Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam, and this sweet lady over here is Dixie. She's one of my dogs. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Sam, and this sweet lady right here is Dixie. She's one of my dogs, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you guys all about different types of cloth diapers, the different styles, what they all look like, as well as the sizing and how that works when it comes to cloth diapers. So let's get started. How a diaper actually closes, a cloth diaper. So there are really only two options. There's hook and loop, also known as velcro. I always say velcro even though I know that's a brand. Hook and loop is actually what it is. But anyway, you have a velcro option here, so there's nice soft velcro up here, and then here's like the wing of the diaper. You just velcro over, no problem. The nice thing about the velcro is you get a perfect fit every single time. When you take it off, there's this little tab, so it sticks to itself instead of leaving it undone and snagging all of your other things in the wash. So velcro gets the perfect fit every single time, which is why I love it. I thought that I would really like having snaps, and the reason I originally got snaps in the first place was because I thought these would wear out, the velcro. That has not been the case. It's still just as strong as ever. So velcro all the way, although I do have some snaps from when I first started buying cloth diapers. So like this one just has one row because this is a newborn size, but one row up here, and you just snap it on both sides. So this is a newborn, so it only has one row of closures, but this one has two up here. So you snap, and the downfall with snaps is you have to count, or the other issue is kind of when they jump from one size to the next, you may not get a great fit when they're kind of in that in-between, but you don't want to make it too tight, but you don't want to make it too loose option. So snaps are great, but that's kind of the downfall to them. So those are your two closure options, the snaps or the velcro. Okay, let's talk about the sizing. There are kind of three systems of sizing, you could say, when it comes to cloth diapers. The first is having a newborn and a one size, or just going with the one size and skipping this altogether. The thing about a one size is it's exactly like it sounds. It's one size. It should fit your baby from birth to potty training. So about 8 to 35-ish pounds, depending on the brand. So the way a one size works, I'm gonna unsnap it because it was at the smallest size, is there are what they call rise settings or rise snaps. So there are 3 rows. Let me see. I know it's kind of dark on dark here. So 3 rows of snaps. And when your baby is just born or very small, you have it snapped all the way. So I'm going to put it on the lowest setting. So it is now at its smallest. So when it's all folded up here, it's teeny tiny. You don't see any of the snaps down here because it's all snapped up. So this is at its smallest setting. And then as they grow, you unsnap, and you can do the middle rise setting. So there's one set exposed right here. The set is exposed. And then all the way undone for when they are much bigger. So the one size is great because it should fit your baby from birth to potty. Some people do prefer, which I prefer, to have also a newborn stash. So you can skip the newborn stash altogether, but this may not fit right away on your newborn. So it's nice to have a newborn option. And you can see, here's a newborn, and here's this at its smallest setting. There's quite a bit of difference there. So unless your baby is super big, and I had a big baby and he didn't quite fit into this until he was like 2 or 3 weeks old. So it was nice to have a newborn size with him. But anyway, a newborn diaper is exactly what it sounds like. It's a newborn diaper. The most life you're going to get out of these though is about 3 months. So for some people it's not worth it, and they'd just rather kind of have issues at the beginning with a one size, and then you're good to go though for the rest of your diapering years. Okay, so that's one option, is doing the newborn in the one size. Some diapering companies, depending on what it is, usually you really only see this with covers and fitteds, is having a dual size system. So you have a size 1 and a size 2. It's kind of similar to the newborn in the one size, except the newborn, or not the newborn, the size 1 option lasts slightly longer than a newborn size would. So like this is a cover, this is a size 2. I do have a couple videos on covers if you want to see, but I did talk about having a size 1 and a size 2 cover in those videos. But it's exactly like what it sounds, it just fits a little longer than a newborn diaper would, and then you move into size 2 when they're bigger. And the size 1 and size 2 will again have rise snaps. So here's 3 here. You snap it down at the smallest and grow with it. And then the other option, which you really only see again with fitteds and covers, is just to have a sized option, meaning like extra small, small, medium, large, or an extra large. So with the sized option, there are no snaps here whatsoever to adjust it. So the sized option is nice because you get a better fit. But the problem is when they outgrow it, you have to get a whole bunch more in the next size. So it kind of depends just on your budget, what your style is, how you think about it. But those are your sizing options when it comes to cloth diapering. So if I didn't mention before, talking about a one size diaper, sometimes you will see that abbreviated as OS, one size. And then with newborn, you might see it abbreviated as NB, newborn. So that has to do with sizing. The other abbreviation you'll sometimes see has to do with an all-in-one, where you will see AIO, that stands for all-in-one. That's pretty self-explanatory once you know what it means. So sometimes you might see like a brand, OS, AIO, which means brand name, one size, all-in-one. So there you go, just broke down the abbreviations for you. But let's talk about the actual types of diapers. So I already showed this a minute ago, but this is a cover. I have a couple videos on different sizes and comparing covers that I've used. So if you're interested, you can check that out. But a cover is exactly like what it sounds like. It is just a cover. It's a thin, like waterproof layer that protects your baby's clothes, obviously. There's nothing absorbent in here. You have to put something to absorb in there, and then you put the cover on. So that's a cover. There are a couple different options as to what you can put under a cover. The first option is a pre-fold. These come in different sizes, and then you can get bigger ones as your baby grows. So there are different ways to put it on your baby. You can kind of wrap it around your baby and then put the cover on, like their legs would come out here. There are different videos on how to do that. I don't have time for that, quite frankly. I prefer to tri-fold it when I do use pre-folds, just like this. It's just folded in 3, and then you lay this right in the cover, and then you put it on your baby, just like that. This requires a little more work, this system, I would say. Not a lot, but it does obviously require folding or, wrapping around your baby, however you want to do it. But it is also the cheapest. So you can get a pack of these, like 12 or 24 of them, and you're basically good to go. You probably won't need any more than that. And then, a handful of covers. Covers you can use a couple of times, unless they get like poop on them or something. But you can use it you know, 3-ish times, just, you know, as long as the diaper is just wet. So cover, pre-fold. Okay, another option besides a pre-fold is a flat, which I don't have. I've never used a flat, but basically this is a pre-fold, but imagine a much larger piece of fabric that is only one layer versus this is like multiple layers. It's kind of thick. Imagine like a swaddle blanket. It's one layer, super thin, and you can fold that up a whole bunch of different ways, similar to this, and put it inside a cover, or you can wrap it around your baby. So big piece of fabric is a flat versus a multi-layer, smaller piece of fabric like a pre-fold. So those are the two cheapest options, doing a flat and a pre-fold with covers. So yeah, that's one option. The other thing you can put underneath the cover is a fitted diaper. Fitteds are lifesavers for nap times and overnight. This is a fitted. This is a Sloom overnight bamboo fitted diaper. And basically it is a just super absorbent diaper. There's a bunch of layers to this, and depending on the brand you might have like different options when it comes to the inside here. So here's the inside. So there's this extra piece here, and then this is snapped in, and it's a long doubler here. So that's snapped in here, and this other one, as well as a super absorbent actual like main part of the diaper. I mean, that's a lot of layers on a baby. So great for overnight. This is what I use on my son. They're great. Absolutely recommend these ones if you have a super heavy wetter at night. So fitted diapers, great for nighttime and overnight. Okay, another option is a pocket diaper, and that is exactly like how it sounds. It's a pocket. Here's the outside. It looks like a cover, actually, except it has a pocket sewn into it. So this is a fleece pocket, and literally I'm just gonna put my hand through the whole thing. It's a pocket. Don't know how else to explain that. It's a pocket. So like I said, this is a fleece layer, and then it will come with a couple of inserts, usually a microfiber one, as well as like a cotton hemp one. And this is an insert. Sometimes you'll hear them also called doublers or inserts. The term is pretty interchangeable though. And all you do is you put it, just like it sounds, inside the pocket, and you're good to go. The nice thing about these pocket diapers is you can kind of customize depending on how heavy a wetter you have. The problem that sometimes arises is, at least for me, is I've had leaks because of the fleece. If your baby pees a lot at once, it basically doesn't absorb quick enough. And then in the wash, this will come out on its own, no problem. But there you go. There's a pocket diaper with the insert. So that is one option for you. Then the last option, which is my absolute favorite, is an all-in-one. It is exactly like what it sounds. It's all-in-one. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to stuff the pockets. You don't have to fold the pre-folds. It is all-in-one. So here's what the inside of like this one looks like. It's all sewn in. You don't have to do a single thing, and you're good to go. You take this out of the drawer, you put it on your baby, take it off your baby. Everything is just together. It's connected. It's great. You don't have to prep it, do anything, and it's my absolute favorite. The drawback is it's also the most expensive. Pre-folds and covers are your cheapest option if you're on a budget. All-in-ones can run, I think this is one of the Thirsties ones, maybe, I'll say like $28-ish, somewhere between $25 and $30 depending on the brand. So if your entire stash is all-in-ones, that's can be kind of a lot. However, there are ways. I have only ever bought diapers one time not on sale, and that was because I really needed them. But other than that, I always buy when there's a sale, and even if your entire stash is all-in-ones, you're still saving money than you would if you were using disposables. So anyway, all-in-ones are my favorite because they're literally all-in-one. Doesn't get any better than that. It's all sewn together. So my absolute favorite. So I hope that was helpful to you guys. I know it could be super overwhelming to learn about cloth diapers if you're brand new to it. So stay tuned for more cloth diapering videos because I have another one planned. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.